What up, boys? Today I wanted to make sure I showed you guys the Herald of Agony champion that I played in 3.15 and that I updated in 3.16. I absolutely love this guy. Like, I love this guy so much. I did consider doing a league start for him, but I didn't feel like making the tree, to be honest with you. So it's a great second build if you want to league start it. I'm going to go into the details of what this build uses, what it needs to feel really, really good and really successful. And if you guys want to try it out and let me know how you feel about it, comment below. I would love to see it. So let's get into it. So this build makes me feel like I'm doing all the damage. It is the best minion build I've ever played in my life. As some people know, I don't really like minions. I feel I don't know, I don't trust them, you know? I just, they like, are they even gonna save me? I don't know, like, I don't like it. But HoAG, my boy here, he makes me feel like best wingman I've ever had. Actually makes me feel like I'm doing the damages when really all I'm doing is putting down a ton of Storm Rain to stack the heralds. What is it? The poison stack, and to do life gain on hit. And then he just comes in and cleans up the rest. Like it's really, really solid. I feel like I'm doing the damage. It's nice. So when you play this build, one of the things that you're going to want to get pretty early is a Calamitous Visions, because this jewel gives you Lone Messenger, which is the one where you can only have one herald, but it gets really buffed. And you're going to want that early as possible to buff up your Herald of Agony. For this build, I actually didn't take any damage nodes while leveling it from Act 1 to 10. I only got damage when I put in my cluster points, and it felt smooth. I didn't actually take any deaths until I maybe accidentally put in a level 21 life tap and life tap myself. These things happen. These things happen. But generally, yeah, not until I did that, I wasn't experiencing any deaths. I was running T14s on 2 5-links, one of which was a Quill Rain. Eventually you 6-link that because Quill Rain is the best bow for the job of throwing down Storm Rain. And second would be 5-link chest piece I was wearing called the Coming Calamity. Nice thing is Calamity, nobody cares about it, so it's really cheap. Bad thing is you need 5 off colors. So I'm going to strongly recommend in this case you get yourself Varici ready to go, maybe some Harvest to try to get the colors that you need. But generally it's really cheap, so you can probably try to like corrupt to try to get white sockets if you want to do that too. You know, it's not too bad. One other thing that I don't know how expensive it's going to be on League Start, but it's the Maloney's quiver. That quiver is might be a bit expensive on League Start, but it is one of your triggers for your ensnaring arrow and your mirror arrow, which if anything just helps make sure mobs stay in place while you do more life gain on hit. It's really, really solid. I would say that another pretty expensive piece is going to be your Asenath's Gentle Touches. I'm actually pretty Asenath's out on this build. But they are really worth getting, and overall these are probably your most like expensive pieces to worry about. The build and the life gain on hit is so strong that you can tank Schaefer beams and it's fine. You'll see in the gameplay footage I'm just throwing down. I'm probably actually throwing down too many Storm Rains, but it just feels really comfy to do so. And I'm just cleaning up, you know. That's right now the changes though from so we're watching footage from 3.15, and the main changes into 3.16 is that we lost our dodge, but we gained spell suppression. Now that we're not phase aggro, we took out that whole side of the tree and moved the right cluster down to the bottom. we no longer take Wind Dancer because I personally don't really feel like it's worth it to take Wind Dancer anymore now that they've nerfed it. I'm calling it nerf right now. All right. And since we're losing all the dodge, I feel like going Iron Reflexes might actually be the play to stack some armor to get more defenses. And as you can see here, the damage in this build is really solid. So I think I could even potentially lose some damage to buff my defenses a little more. You guys are really enjoying this build. Again, let me know in the comments. If you like the video, subscribe to the YouTube. I hope you guys have a great 3.16 league start, and maybe consider the Herald of Agony HoAG as your build.